Hey guys, Wraith calling. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we're on Abby, and I'm in the T95E2 American Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, and I'm platooned up with Cold Bore, and he is in the IS-6, which is a Tier 8 Russian Premium Tank. It's a heavy tank. And we are on Abby, and we are going to run down here on the River Road, and you can see we're with the Motherland, and there's another meeting behind us. And this is a Tier 8 game, so it's fairly decent matchmaking for us. There are a lot of Tier 8s on the side. And what sets the T95E2 apart is the turret, actually. The gun's fairly standard for a Tier 8 premium tank. It's 175 pen, 240 damage. The hull's not bad. It's fairly agile. It's not the fastest tank, but it does alright. And I noticed a tree falling down. And I'm going to stick my head out and put a shot in this T3485. So the turret on this is actually a Tier 10 turret off the Tier 10 American tank. And I trade some shots with the T3485 again. So it's got very good turret armor, very good gun depression. The weak spot, just like on the Tier 10, is going to be the commander's hatch up top, machine gun mount. And so we're pushing up, and I know you can't see him right now, but actually he's kind of side scraping off me. We're working together. I have a slightly better reload. He hits a little harder than I do. And we notice we got some issues up there. It's a Tiger 2, and I'm gonna have a hard time penning the Tiger 2. You're gonna see I'm gonna waste some shots at him. He does manage to pen me. The T95 has been around for a while, so if you see the big commander's hatch, it's a big, obvious target to shoot at. So I'm just trying to side scrape just a little bit. I'm trying to hide that commander's hatch, just get my gun exposed and not that turret up top. And peeking, and I know where the weak spot is on Tiger 2. It's the commander's hatch, and he's kind of hull down. And all of a sudden, I don't know what possessed this ISU to jump forward, but we're gonna get him out in the open. He's not gonna last long. He hit the shot. I'm using this T3485 as cover, and we're kind of Cold Bore's kind of side scraping off it behind me. And I thought we were gonna be in a little bit of trouble because of the Tiger 2 back there. I look at, check where he's at, kind of get an idea of who's behind us. And we're kind of talking in chat. I know you can't see the chat indications because we're in party chat. But he makes a headway against the Tiger 2. I get one on the side of his turret. Behind him is a Centurion 1, which is fairly decent turret armor. And there's also another tank back there, another medium tank. And I'm trying to get inside of his drive wheel and can't quite pen him. Another big hit by Cold Bore on the Tiger 2. He backs off the corner again. So back there behind him, there's the Centurion 7-1. And I think we're just kind of bouncing off. And he keeps sticking his front out, and I hit his track. He's kind of pinned there, hoping Cold Bore finishes him off. He gets it repaired. I actually get the side shot. I actually finally hit that inside drive wheel, it looks like, and take the killing blow. So now it's just the two mediums back there. The Centurion 7-1, he does have very good turret armor in the front. And it's going to be tough to get through it. If you remember my earlier video about the Centurion 7-1, it's a similar turret. It's pretty tough to go through. The Indian Panzer's back there. His turret ain't nearly as tough. So we're going to push. We're communicating by pushing up here together. This next hill here. And we're just trying to creep. I'm trying to be cautious. I don't want to expose myself. I don't know who else is back here. Usually you can find a random tank so we get spotted. He bounced one off my turret. I put one back at him. And I'm trying to make room for Cold Bore. He's got better armor than I do. So we're just taking turns, going up there, lining up. And you see I'm bouncing off that Centurion turret is very good. And I'm looking for, trying to find out where the Panzer, there's the Indian Panzer. And I know I can pen his turret. So I'm going to ignore the Centurion 1 and try to get some more damage done on the Indian Panzer. And I know I can pen his turret where I can't pen this Centurion's turret. So the thought process as we're talking out is we're decided we're going to kind of focus on Indian Panzer. He's going to be our primary point of focus. And I know I'm not letting my shots fully aim in, but the Centurion 7-1 can hit my weak spot where I'm at. As you can see there, the Indian Panzer put one in. And we're trying to whittle down the Indian Panzer, and we're going to time a charge here. We are going to rush. We're going to focus down on one of the tanks, get rid of him. And we still can't quite get that shot in. But the rest of our team is falling apart. If you notice, the map is kind of, we're all over the place. We're not focused together. We're being slowly overrun. And this is not looking good for our team. We're actually down on tanks. So you check the scores there. It's 7-10. We're losing. So we decided we got to make our push now. We're not going to get it done in time. And we're both talking about focusing on Indian Panzer. So you see me drive right past the Centurion. I ignore him, put another shot into Indian Panzer. And I'm going to keep pushing up to this next rock because I don't know who's behind him on that hill. Finish him off. There's the Centurion. We're going to make quick work of him. And I'm going to push all the way across. And unfortunately, Coldboard tries to push across and doesn't quite make it. He gets caught out. And you'll see that come up here in just a moment. So there's one medium coming back. We have another heavy coming behind us. And there are two Motherlands there. And you know, Motherlands have very good armor. And even if this tier 8 tank I'm in with only 175 pen, this is going to be tough for us to get through. So I'm just trying to side scrape. Not side scrape. I'm just trying to get my hull peeking up over the top. But I do know that I do have a weak spot on top of my turret. So I take my shot. I kind of back off. I not want to sit still too long, make it too easy for him to hit. Let's see, we clear at one. Go inside, he's going to make a run at us. He's going to charge us. You can see I'm just bouncing off the front of his upper plate now, even at kind of this odd angle. And Coldboard's still back there. He got picked off already, so I've got this. I got the French tier 8 premium with me. Got another heavy coming. Our base is being threatened. We pulled the numbers back where we're actually evened up now. And I don't have a lot of hit points left. I can take probably 2 shots from this guy before I'm eliminated. He's still got a lot of his health. As you can see now, I've loaded the gold ammo, which is heat. And heat will go through the Motherland fairly nicely. If I can hit him. And I still can't hit him. So I'm going to try to maneuver to give myself a little different angle. And he starts moving. He's going to push toward us. He knows he's going to lose this fight in the long run, something like this, and I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to end up going down the hill after him. And we're going to push. And I thought he was turned toward me. He stops. He keeps going now. He's ignoring me, and I'm just going to chase him around the corner. Trying to get a shot off. I hit him. Low rolled it. Didn't quite do enough to kill him. I'm going to keep pushing on him. Trying not to expose myself to him. He gets taken out. Now, I don't know where the other tank destroyer is at. We know there's one up here with us. There's the heavy tanks threatening our base. And it's the T-28 prototype. So if he's got the full gun, it's a big gun. He doesn't have very good side armor. I rushed my shot because I thought he was looking at me. If he's got the big gun, he can definitely one-shot me. And I debated going around. But I thought I could do something good here. And that's when I realized the other 2 tanks that are with me are right behind me. So we're not going to get flanking shots on this guy anytime soon. But he backs up behind the rock. I'm going to go ahead and push toward him a little bit. And sneeze on snapshot, get the penetration on him. I'll take the penetration. A little bit of a dicey shot. And that's it. And all of a sudden we've got him cleaned up. So once we managed to make the concerted effort to push down that road with a couple tanks that were with us, we did alright. So let's check the final results. 107 credits made, 5,600 XP. Of course, it was my first, so it was a double day. Only first class Magistrate, Devastator. And 3,200 damage, 1,700 base XP, 7 kills. That's a pretty decent game, and you know, this tier 8 premium tanks do make quite a bit of money. And Coldboard put up 1,500 damage, walked away with 1,100 base XP, so it's not a bad game, and I'll take it. So guys, as always, thanks for watching the channel. Appreciate the comments, likes, and the shares, and keep your powder dry.